Greetings! In this tutorial, I'll walk you through the process of uploading and submitting your work for your Connections class to your Chalk and Wire portfolio. The first thing you'll need to do, of course, is to log in to Chalk and Wire. And I'm going to log in right now. If you don't have an account or if you're not sure about whether or not you have an account, please contact the Millsaps Writing Program at millsapswritingprogram@millsaps.edu, or come by Johnstone Hall and check in with any of the staff on the first floor. So I'm going to log in right now with my student account. And I'm taken to my dashboard. This should look very familiar to you. You'll see that I have recently worked on a couple of portfolios and everything looks pretty much the way that I expect it to. I can go to my portfolios and I'll see my Compass portfolio right up here on the top. I've actually got a couple of these. I'm going to work with this second one right now. You should have only one. When I click on my portfolio, you'll see that I have green dots next to my Ventures class and for problem solving and for collaboration. And I've actually already uploaded one of the items for my Connections class, my research paper. But I'm going to walk you through what you'll need to do for the oral presentation to upload that, and it'll look the same as the research paper. So once you've done it once for that, you should be able to do it for the other. Remember that unless you are a transfer student, you don't have to do anything with the discovery section of your portfolio. So let's upload that oral presentation file. I'm going to click on oral presentation, and out comes my page for that particular part of my portfolio. I'm going to add content because right now I can't submit anything, right, because I haven't added anything. So I'll add content, upload a new file. I'm going to navigate through my files to find what I want to upload. I'm just going to grab something. Let's see. We'll take this article. Okay, and you see it's down here ready to upload. I click on Start, and I get my little progress bar that shows me that it is chugging along and uploading my document. For your oral presentation, you can upload something like a PowerPoint file. You might upload the outline for the presentation that you're going to give or some specific notes about it. Your instructor will tell you what it is they want you to upload for this particular part of the portfolio. Obviously, for the research paper, you're going to upload the actual research paper, a Word document, or a PDF file. All right, so here we go. I've got a PDF file now ready to go. I'm going to click on Close, and now it shows up on my oral presentation page, and you'll also see that over here my submit button is green, which means I can submit my work to be assessed. I can click on the submit button since I only had to upload this one thing, and now you're going to see something a little different than what you saw in the fall for your Ventures class. You have to select the assessment instrument you want to submit your work to be assessed against. We actually want to be assessed on both of these items, on communication and thinking and reasoning. So you're going to click both of these boxes and then click Continue. You're going to do this for the research paper and for the oral presentation. Okay, make sure that you click both boxes both times. Now this should look familiar. You have to enter the name of the assessor, and that assessor, of course, is your Connections professor. So whoever is teaching your course that you've done this work for, that's the name of the person you want to put in. Since my student is not a real student, I'm going to send her to a not real assessor. So I'm going to select her teacher's name from the list for both of the rubrics that she's being assessed against. So the Compass Communication rubric and the Compass Thinking and Reasoning rubric. And she's going to be assessed by this teacher for both of those. Submit. Now you'll see that we have a successful submission for both assessment instruments, and I can click Return up here in the upper right hand corner. And I see now that I have submitted my document and it's been submitted to be assessed for both of the rubrics that I needed to have it assessed for. And then under here at the bottom in our little banner, we see that we have 2 pending assessments and when I modify them. That means that they're waiting now for the assessor to come up to them and assess them. Okay, so we have finished this part of our portfolio. I'm going to click up here on table of contents, and now I'm back at my portfolio, and you'll see now I have all green dots because I've done all of the pieces of my portfolio. So just make sure that you do your uploading for both the research paper and the oral presentation under connections, that you select both rubrics when you're asked to do so, and that you select or that you name the instructor for in both of the spots when you do the final submission. If you follow this video and do what I told you to do in it, you should be just fine. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact the writing program. That email is millsapswritingprogram, all one word, at millsaps.edu, or you can come by our offices on the first floor of Johnstone Hall anytime. Thanks so much for your attention. I wish you the best in the end of your first semester at Millsaps, and we look forward to working with you in the future.